Hello and welcome to this webpage that is dedicated to offering information and advice about eating disorders and body image issues. You may be watching this because you're concerned that something's not quite right with your relationship to food and your experience of your body. Perhaps you're constantly preoccupied with thoughts about food and your weight. Maybe you're constantly comparing yourself to others and feeling dissatisfied. Or you may be feeling out of control around food. Perhaps you've simply noticed that other people around you don't seem to agonize over their weight or their food like you do. Eating disorders can begin at any age, but moving away from home for the first time, being faced with the pressure of work, of having to look after yourself, and making friends when perhaps it's not your strong point, can have an impact. Sometimes controlling food and weight becomes a way to cope with the number of changes that are going on. If thoughts about dieting, food, exercise and your body make up most of your day, leaving little time for friends, family and other activities you used to enjoy, then you may be struggling. This is not just about weight. You don't have to be underweight to be struggling and need support. You may be confused and don't even understand your own symptoms. You may feel very alone and believe no one will understand. But let us assure you, you are not alone. Other people share your fears, behaviours and feelings, and many others do understand. If you're struggling with some of the symptoms discussed in the next sections, then the fact that you're here reading this may be the first step on your journey toward recovery. There are many more steps, but it's important to acknowledge you have taken the first step no matter how small it may seem. Admitting that you may have a problem is scary. We don't like to admit anything is wrong, but reaching out and exploring solutions and ways forward are the first steps to unhook from that painful cycle of your worries churning around and around. If you're watching this because you're concerned about someone you care about and want to understand and offer support, then congratulate yourself for being thoughtful and compassionate. There is also a section for you to help you support your friends or family members. Don't forget, you are not your eating disorder. You're a person first and foremost that is struggling with an illness, and this illness can be overcome. But the point is, do something about it now. Don't assume it will just go away on its own. It will persist and get worse unless you do something about it, and this is the first step.